Good evening. More claims tonight about police officers at the centre of a major probe in Murray into sexist bullying and criminality. STV News has spoken to one victim of domestic abuse who claims an officer sent her nude pictures, followed by a campaign of intimidation by his colleagues.
It follows STV's revelations last night that a group of officers known as the Boys Club was being investigated by Scotland's independent police watchdog. Colin White reports.
He was sending me inappropriate pictures. Then he would turn up at my door unannounced by himself in uniform, making comments like the way I looked and I looked pretty and things like that, which made me feel quite uncomfortable for him being a police officer.
This woman doesn't want to be identified. She was a victim of domestic violence. The police officer she's talking about investigated her case, but they later had sex at her home. Soon after, she began to feel intimidated.
If I was out in my car and that, I was like, are they going to try and stop me for something? Is my tyres fine? Because they were checking my tyres. Are they going to say, oh, my tyres aren't right, and then fine me for driving with wrong tyres or something? So I did feel intimidated.
Last night, STV revealed that PERC, the independent police watchdog, was carrying out a lengthy investigation into alleged bullying and intimidation in the Forres area, involving a group of officers known as the Boys Club. Police Scotland is also carrying out a separate inquiry into a number of other officers. Today, the local MSP expressed his concern.
I wasn't aware of those allegations, but they are serious allegations, and any allegations of sexism or bullying in our local police force, of course, have to be investigated. And that's why the Independent Police Investigation Commissioner has been investigating this the last few months. I hope we can see a conclusion of that very soon. But in the meantime, we still have a professional police service being delivered in Murray, and our community can be reassured that our officers are getting on with their day-to-day job in their usual professional manner. But clearly, they are serious allegations and they have to be investigated, and I await the conclusions.
Many of the victims of the alleged bullying and intimidation were female officers. On Scotland Tonight last night, this from an employment lawyer.
In my experience from the cases where I've represented, it is unfortunately widespread, because my clients are not just telling me about their experiences. The cases also involved examples of conduct of officers towards other females. So certainly if my clients' experiences are anything to go by, then this problem is widespread.
This woman believes at least 4 other women were targeted in her area. She says she can't trust the police again.
I'd never have thought that they would prey on a vulnerable girl and make themselves for their own purposes. I genuinely thought at the time that they were concerned about how I was feeling and if I was okay, but that wasn't the case.
Tonight, Police Scotland said the vast majority of their officers and staff conducted themselves with the highest levels of integrity and professionalism, and any allegation of misconduct would be thoroughly investigated. Colin White, STV News.